Here's what Black career women, Black professional women, Black registered nurses are going to do from this day forward if you want to move towards health equity. Health equity is described by the FDA as being some elaborate position in health and being free of disease, which is true, but health equity is so much more than that. Health equity is a stake in prosperity, your name being great, creating new systems, working in plentiful harvest, not being concerned about living, working, we're all one paycheck away from poverty. Let's go ahead and get into today's lesson. In 2015, I was fired from a major U.S. hospital for disability. Do you hear me? I was fired in 2015 from a major U.S. hospital here in California while working as a practicing registered nurse. Fired. So I know a few things about what takes place inside these systems. I went all the way to the crucifix, so to speak. I bared my cross in the most damning, enduring stress that any of us could ever imagine. Our workplace. Our workplace is the cause of insurmountable amount of stress, and you make one wrong move, you're out. But God, back up. But your decision to follow Christ so that you are in the correct posture so that God can come into the fire to save you. So here's what we recommend for you if you want to move towards forward and towards health equity. You don't have to do any of the things that I'm suggesting. This is what I went through. This, by the time we get to the end of this book, Operation Mental Health, Practical Lessons on Career Burnout and Recovery, it's a memoir of discrimination within a major U.S. hospital, as well as the practical lessons. It took me 10 years to really, 10 years and 3 iterations, this is literally the 3rd iteration of this book, to bring you such profound and timely workplace information that only a registered nurse can bring you. Only a person who endured to the end and been resurrected can bring you, okay? So here's what we recommend for professionals who want to move forward towards health equity. Clarify the cause of job stress. What are you carrying? Some of you guys are carrying corporate toxicity, corporate waiting times. You're carrying too much. You're carrying things that you're not supposed to be carrying or enduring. So what's causing you to be depressed? What's pressing you down at work? Clarify the cause. Understand risk, gains, and opportunities. These risk, gains, and opportunities can be subjective and can be objective. They can be spiritual in nature, they can be heavenly things, or they can be material, earthly things. Understand the risk, gains, and opportunities there. And please, for heaven's sakes, do not let go of heavenly things so that you can hold on to things that does not give you breath, including your job, including your benefits. I don't care where your health condition is, because there's only one spirit, one entity, one system that can give us health. The other one can give you medication and an illusion of health and dependency. So choose wisely when you're thinking about your risk, your gains, and your opportunities. Okay? And so also you want to improve situational awareness between management and upper management. You may be talking to your AN1, you may be talking to your charge nurse, but if nothing is changing, do not give grace that, oh, we're short staffed, or they're out of town, or that. Escalate the issue, move it on up. By the time I got my job, I had to email the president of the hospital, because what they weren't going to do is for me to get a right to sue and then get into mediation, and then the president says, I had no idea what they were doing. Oh, you gonna know today, Captain. You are gonna know today. Comprehend workplace, state, federal, and healthcare rights. We are not slaves. Slaves did not have rights. If you have rights and you are not pursuing your rights, if you have rights and you are expecting someone else to give you your rights, that would be so nice. Oh, that would be so lovely. You wouldn't have to put any effort in, right? So, and if that happens, if you bring to someone's attention that you are in lack of and they provide you with your state, federal, workplace healthcare rights, then you're not facing any discrimination and there's no need for you to discern. But if you do face that barrier, if there are gatekeepers to you accessing your rights, then guess what? You have a whole promise on the other side of that gatekeeper that you need to access. And just because he or she are telling you, my hands are tied, you got to move over them. You got to get them out of your way. Okay? And that's where good faith comes from. Good faith is a legal term, and it allows you to advocate to access to your rights. These are your rights. You have to pursue her. Okay? And then also be assertive. I'm not saying aggressive. I can't change the way these corporations see us. You know, I was reading a policy and the disability manager told me, you don't understand what you're reading. Who don't understand what they're reading? Girl, they will test you at every point, but we are not concerned about ignorance and bigotry. We're concerned about our rights and pursuing our liberties. So don't let race get into this, and don't let hurt feelings get into this. You are discerning something very important and valuable, and you must pursue it so that you are found obedient and not trading in things so that you can keep, so you can compromise, you'll compromise and keep this supposedly comfortability of where you are so that you don't lose the worldly things that you have already acquired. Then that's when Christ is going to say that you are a worker of iniquity, because you're doing the same thing the corporation doing when you're supposed to be righteous. Not free of sin, but righteous. Okay? Righteous decisions. Don't matter what your sins are. Be righteous and pursue holiness. Okay, so that is the follow-up, the ending of yesterday's closing of Operation Mental Health, Counter Career Moves with Burnout. We have been over 10 power moves in the counter career burnout with power moves. And that was what I just told you was the ending of the chapter. If you have not listened to all 10 of the lessons on the 10 power moves, which are risk, thought, vision, focus, protect, ask, confront, pray, and fast, wait, and breathe, you can go onto my website and there are blogs there with video of each of these lessons. I'm having so much fun reading Operation Mental Health with you. I hope that you are following along. Next week, we'll come back to beginning reading with Return to Work. This book is filled not only as a memoir, but amazing storytelling, statistical analysis, and just an overall awesome read. And I hope that you are enjoying Operation Mental Health. And if you're not and you want to get the book, it's available only at Glenae's RX for Life.